today with another video, but before I get started on all the details, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Sherelle. If you like what you see, please make sure to hit the subscribe button before you head out, and if you are subscribed to my channel already, please make sure to turn those notifications on. Do not miss out on any of my videos. Now today's unit is going to be brought to you by the company RPG Hair. I'm going to make sure to leave some unboxing on the side. The unit that I will be showcasing today is their deep wave with the curly edges. Look at it on my mannequin head. Look at the hairline. Ooh, look at them edges. Yes, ma'am. And this is straight out of the package. I didn't wash this. I didn't bleach the knots. I didn't have to do anything. Everything is looking good already. This unit is 18 inches in length, 180% in density, and it does have a 13x6 lace front area. I'm gonna get into this cap construction. This unit does come with your 2 combs on the side. It also comes with a comb in the middle. And you do get a comb in the back, your adjustable straps. And there also is an area that you can place the removable elastic band. I love the wave pattern on this, you know, fresh out of the box. Now, of course, I am going to end up defining mine a bit more, but I just want to show you that you can pop this on and it's gonna be ready to wear. Just cut your lace and I feel like it's still gonna look good. I went ahead and adjusted my straps in the back. You guys can see that I have it pulled all the way because I do have a small head and this is an average cap size. So I'm gonna place this on so we can see what the hairline and everything is looking like before I cut off this lace. This is the way I feel like you do your curly edges. They look really good and I feel like they flow well with the texture of, you know, this hair. So yes, now let's get into that parting space area. Let me see if I can go back a little bit more. This is pre-parted as a middle part, so you can pull it back about that far before you start running into tracks. And of course, you do get all that extra parting space over here, so you have some versatility going on. Guys, so the rest of this is going to be a voiceover because my husband worked from home this day and he was taking calls, and on top of that we have some yard work going on outside. So as you can see right here, I am gonna have to go and cut some of the lace off on the side just so it can sit above my ear. Do not be afraid to cut into your lace. Just make sure you take your time. Now that I have been doing this for a while, it's just kind of easy for me to see exactly where I need to cut. Is your first time doing that, you want to be really careful. Kind of take the end of your rat tail comb and kind of go above your ear area. That way you can see exactly where you need to cut because you don't want to end up cutting off too much. Now I'm just taking my time cutting around these curly edges because I don't want to cut them off at all. So you want to be really careful doing this and just take your time when you're cutting off your lace. There's no need to rush. I'm going to be working in sections, so you're going to see me kind of pull the curly edges back and then I'm going to pull that lace back. I will be using my bow hold liquid gold to install this unit today. I'm just spreading it in front of my hairline and I'm not using a lot because for me, I feel like a little bit definitely goes a long way. And of course, I don't wear my units at night, so I always like to take it off. So there's no need for me to put too much product on. And then I'm going to make sure to use the end of that rat tail comb just to kind of press everything down and make sure none of that lace rolls up. Of course, using my blow dryer just to speed up the drying process. Everything is all dried down. I'm just going to move those hairs back in the front and I'm going to be using my elastic band to tie down the front of the hairline just so everything can kind of melt in, and just tucking those shorter hairs. I'm not going to be working on those until the very end because I want to work on defining the curls on this unit. But before I do that, I am going to kind of make sure that everything is nice and sleek. This is already laying pretty flat, but I noticed a little bit of shorter hair, so I'm just using some of my wax and then I'm going to take that around the front of the hairline and then also at the top and just smooth everything out with my hot comb. I like to kind of comb through my hair with the wide tooth comb before I add any products, just to make sure there's no kinks or anything going on. It just, for me, makes it easier to put the product in and just make sure that it evenly goes throughout the hair. Now, I am going to be working in sections because I do feel like this is a good density. And I'm just going to be using my water bottle and making sure to mist the ends really good because the ends were coming off really dry. And then I'm going to be going in with my Shea Moisture Mousse, and you'll see me running my fingers through and just kind of making sure that everything is all nice and together, putting a little bit extra on the ends, and then I'll be using my defining brush to clump the curls together. Did diffuse the rest of the hair off of camera, but y'all, this actually took a while to get this diffused. Like, it took a while, and it's about 90% diffused, so I feel like it's good to go. So I'm just gonna pull the hair back, and then I am going to kind of comb out the front of this hairline. Now, when it comes to these curly edges on these wigs, I know a lot of companies are starting to do them now. You really have to customize it to your own liking. You can leave them thick the way they came. I feel like these weren't too thick, but I did want to kind of thin them out a little bit before I do anything else to them. I'm going to be using that same mousse that I used to define the hair. I'm going to just kind of put a little bit on my fingers, and as you can see, the curls are starting to come back to life even after I comb them out. So that's a good thing to know, because even if you wash this unit, you know those curls are going to pop back. And after I add a little bit more to my fingers, then I'm just going to kind of take my brush and just begin to kind of swoop it. Now, I'm not going to lie, this took me a while to do because the swoops just wasn't trying to do what I thought that they would do. And I didn't want it to be too heavy in the front. You guys, if you have been following me for a while, you know I do not like to be too extra with the hair in the front. So it did take me a while to get this to my liking. Seeing the little clip of me blow drying the front because I didn't want them to look like it was stuck to my head. I wanted them to come off very natural. And now I'm just putting a little bit of powder into the front of the hairline and then my parting space, just to kind of brighten it up a little bit and match it more to my skin tone, because in the front I noticed it was a bit lighter. And I'm going to now go in with a little bit of my Sleek and Shine serum and begin to fluff up these curls. I know that I keep saying curls, but this texture is deep wave, but I feel like there's some curls going on too. It's like a good mixture of both of them, but I'm just fluffing this up enough so you guys can see the density. And then I was not happy with the front of my hairline, so I decided to go in and do it again. And I was like, you know what? I just want this to come off really playful, very natural. So I'm just gonna kind of do something that I usually wouldn't do. And you can kind of see me playing with it and making sure that I like it. But yeah, this is what took me the longest when it came to styling this unit. So this is the final look after I played around with the front of the hairline. I like it. I feel like I said it's playful. It looks natural. It's not doing too much. The texture on this hair is very, very beautiful. I'm also loving the length on this. Once again, this is 18 inches. It did shrink up a bit, as you can tell. I'm gonna turn around so you guys can see what the back of this unit looks like. Mind you, I do not have this fluffed up all the way, but I do feel like this is more like a 150 to 180% density. I feel like most of the weight is at the top of the unit and also in the middle. This is what the edges look like once again. Now, I do feel like the hairline is nice pre-plucked out, but you don't want to pluck it out too much more because then it's going to come off looking too thin. I noticed small knots, but they were small enough to definitely cover up, so I don't feel like you're going to have to go in and do any bleaching. I also got very minimal shedding with this unit, but because of this texture, I do expect some snags and you are going to have to refresh. Let me know what you guys think about this one. If you are feeling it, I'm going to make sure to leave a link down below in the description area. Guys, do not forget to subscribe to my channel once again. Turn those notifications on, share, and like this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.